Hi everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. Today we're going to talk about cooking food and the temperatures that are involved to be successful. But before I forget, click on the subscribe button and you'll see all of our episodes on healthy eating for diabetics and people with high blood pressure like myself. Also, click the bell so when we drop a new video, you'll see it. So the secret to cooking is to cook low and slow on things that are not heavy meat related. When you're cooking steak, beef, ribs, those kind of things are cooked on high heat, and that's why cooking on the barbecue grill works so well. When you're cooking other things like a sausage for a pasta, or you're cooking chicken, especially lamb, you have to watch the temperatures of your food. You have to watch to make sure that it's cooking at the proper temperature, and you have to check to make sure that it's thoroughly cooked when it's done. So in order to do that, you have to have thermometers. Now, there's different types. There's the great big huge one like this, and this particular one goes 130 to 200, so you'd use this in an oven. This is an oven thermometer. Next, we have the meat thermometers. These are instant read. I like them a lot better than the old manual type. The manual type takes a long time to read, so I'm not so fond of this type. The reason I have this though is to measure the hot water in my kitchen. So the way you measure the hot water is you take a coffee cup and you take and turn on your hot water and you let it run for a few minutes, and then you put this in the coffee cup and then you let it sit there and watch it rise. And when it finished rising, that would be the temperature, and it should be 165. That's on the high end, probably 120, 110 on the low end. But you also have to watch if you have kids. If you have kids, you have to keep it 110 or below. So that's for that. Instant read thermometers. These are my favorite. This particular one here is nice and small, and you can stick it in and read it. And of course I use this to keep an eye on the chicken and make sure it's 170. They say 165 for chicken, but 165 you can have blood on the bone, and I like my chicken cooked. The next thing that you're going to find is a refrigerator thermometer. You have to make sure that your refrigerator is between 35 to just under 40 if you keep opening the door a lot while you're working. And of course you want to make sure it's not 32, because I did that one day. I bumped the rheostat inside the freezer and I made it too cold, and then I put my grocery order in there, and my leeks, my lettuce, my cucumbers, my celery, all that froze, and I tried to use some of it that night for the meal what I was making, but anything else that as it thawed, it got soggy and I had to throw it all away. So you have to keep an eye on temperatures. That's important. And then they'll come with a sheath when you buy some of these, and the sheath is really nice because it tells you what the meat is and what the temperature should be. So for example, for poultry, they say for ground breast or whole breast of poultry, you need to be 165. For ham, you need to have it where it's pre-cooked at 40 or freshly cooked at 160. Pork, medium is 160, well done is 170. Beef, veal, and lamb, medium rare is 145, medium is 160, well done is 170. Leftovers and crossovers, 165 minimum. And the poultry is the big important one. I like 165, 170, and you'll be safe. So that's it today on thermometers. There's your tip. Thanks for stopping by.